Hello and welcome to the Rare Record Room. This is where I share some of the records I've acquired in over 40 years of collecting, when records were known as albums or LPs and not vinyls. If you're interested in the content, please feel free to hit the like button and check out my other videos. If you'd like to hear about forthcoming videos, then please do subscribe to the channel for notifications. I hope you enjoy the following selection. Today I shall be heading back to the 1950s once more and the early days of rock and roll, and we'll be looking at the debut album from rock and roll's first great wild man, a pioneer of rock and roll and rockabilly music, the killer himself, Jerry Lee Lewis. The album was recorded during sessions held at Sam Phillips' Memphis recording service facility, known as Sun Studios, in Memphis, Tennessee, in 1956-8, where it was co-produced by Phillips, shown with Jerry Lee on the rear of the cover, and songwriter and Sun Records engineer Jack Clement, who contributed 2 tracks recorded for the album. Phillips also wrote the sleeve notes, stating that Lewis is regarded as a very epitome of rock and roll. Featuring Lewis's signature boogie-woogie piano and powerhouse vocals, the LP included covers of rockabilly and country standards, such as It'll Be Me, Ubangi Stomp, Otis Blackwell's Don't Be Cruel, which had been a major single for Elvis Presley in 1956, Hank Williams' #1 country single Jambalaya, which was also covered by Brenda Lee in 1956, and Carl Perkins' Matchbox, originally recorded at Sun Studios in 1956, featuring Jerry Lee Lewis himself playing piano as a young session musician. The LP included 2 singles, the debut 45 Crazy Arms, recorded in December 1956, and the certified gold single High School Confidential, co-written by Lewis and the Rockabilly Ron Hargrave. This was the title song for the teen exploitation crime film of the same name, which featured a cameo of Lewis, who opens the movie singing the song. The album was released by Sun Records in America and licensed by them to London Records in the UK, where it was released in early '59. The British record cover is the front laminated variety and was printed by Robert Stace, initially with rounded, then angle-cornered straight flipbacks. The UK edition was released on the deep red or plum-coloured London record label with the catalogue number HAS 2138. There is a deep groove pressing ring, approximately 15mm from the edge of the label, being pressed by London's parent company, Decca Records. The text is printed in silver type, with the statement "Recording first published 1959" below the catalogue number in capitals, and "Made in England" appearing in caps at the 6 o'clock position. There is an all rights reserved notice around the perimeter. The record is housed in a polylined, die-cut, printed company paper sleeve. The record was repressed during the 1960s on the plum-coloured London label with minor typographic changes plus an MT tax code. Sleeves are similar, with the date code at the lower left. Sleeves produced from around 1965 were made without flipbacks, which had by then been phased out. Non-flipback sleeves are also front laminated. A reissue appeared in 1968, which features an entirely new typesetting in silver, printed on black London labels with the rectangular logo, and now credits Decca Records as the manufacturer. These are housed in a similar non-flipback sleeve to the mid-1960s repress. Now we come to values for the album. According to the 2026 Rare Record Price Guide, fine early copies have a value of £100 or approximately $130. Early 60s pressings on the Plum label are valued at £50 or roughly $65, and decent copies of the Black label reissue have sold on the Discogs site for up to £40, which is about $55 at the current rates. A 4-time Grammy Award winner, Lewis was inducted into the inaugural class of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1986, and his pioneering contribution to the genre was recognised by the Rockabilly Hall of Fame. And that just about brings to an end my brief history run-through look at the debut LP from the killer Jerry Lee Lewis. Thanks for watching, and I hope to catch you next time. Until then, take care. Bye for now.